Comparing with this huge world, the place looks like a dot. Considering the place Ambala, we got architectural jewels in it. Ambala, the city based upon a European urban planning, which is a grid planning with wider roads, railway stations, proper channeling of water, proper water drainage, and proper transportation. Even if we wander the whole day in Ambala, it does not make us to know fully about it. Several architectural features, architectural structures steals our views. Bajaja Bazaar, Timber Market, Science Market, Karyana Market, Gurmandi, Halwai Bazaar are the main point of interest.
Ambika Devi Mandir. Now, in fact, the name Ambala also comes from Ambika Devi Mandir. That is one of the sources of this name. The other source is, of course, Ambala was famous for the mangoes, so that is the other thing. So, and that Ambika Devi Mandir is located in a place. It's a very old mandir, and the river Saraswati. If you have heard of the river Saraswati, it used to flow there 5,000 years back.
The camp was in Karnal. After that, there was an epidemic of malaria, so the Britishers shifted to Ambala and established in 43. At the time of Sepoy Mutiny, they connect Punjab to Delhi.
Thereafter, the British actually, what I can make out is that the existing architecture, which is of good marvel today, is done during the British times. And there are good churches and some good basically cantonment has come up basically during the British time.
The most popular church in Ambala is St. Paul Church, which was built in 1855. But in the year 1965, 20 September, it was demolished by Pakistan in Indo-Pak War. In modern days, the Siena Church is the most popular church in Ambala. The church has the features like pointed windows, pointed arches, rose windows, buttresses, etc. The churches similarly look like thus. Some structures which are built at that period of time are still a point of interest. These are some buildings which shows the architectural features of that time. This is the school by Lala Banarsi Das, a foremost Indian who is very close to British. Another monument is Koramal, constructed on the behalf of Bishamber Das in 1911. Some other structures with elements of that time are still exist. Among of them, the British quarters, decorated concrete balconies of that time are still. This monument was built by Gangaram, used as flour mill, which was destroyed by a devastating fire. Ambala Police Station, which was used as a main headquarters of Britishers. The Oribadal Bhavan, which is built in 1950. The Vasudev soap factory still exists.
शॉप्स होती थी और पीछे उनके हाउसेज होते थे एंड होती थी सिंस और पीछे उनके हाउसेज होते थे एंड सिंस द अम्बाला सदर प्लानिंग वाज बेस्ड ऑन द ग्रिड प्लान, तो उसमें क्या था, एक एक सेक्टर अगर हम चंडीगढ़ की प्लानिंग से कंपेयर करें तो ईच बेसिकली एरिया विच वाज सराउंडेड विद द रोड्स अराउंड, इट वाज कॉल्ड एज ahata and it had shops around it and the residences on the back side, and in the center of each ahata used to be a central court where some common activities of the particular community was carried out. तो धीरे धीरे क्या हुआ कि अगली लेयर में जैसे जैसे कमर्शियल एक्टिविटीज़ बढ़ती गई तो क्या हुआ, लोगों ने जो शॉप ओनर्स थे उन्होंने अपने घरों को ऊपर की स्टोरीज पर शिफ्ट करना शुरू कर दिया, यानी कि उन्होंने अपनी दुकानों को पीछे तक ले गए और अपने घरों को ऊपर जब लेने गए तो वहाँ पे क्या हुआ कि एक डिफरेंट तरह की एक आर्किटेक्चर एमर्ज हुई, एंड दैट आर्किटेक्चर वाज समथिंग लाइक यू कुड से दैट वर्नाकुलर आर्किटेक्चर, जिसमें लकड़ी की, अगर स्टिल वी कैन सी सम ग्लिम्पसेस ऑफ दैट, लकड़ी की बालकनीज, और आप उसमें कुछ एलिमेंट्स देख सकते हैं। उसके लिए जो मैसन्स आए वो पंजाब से और सराउंडिंग एरिया से आए थे, और अगर आप देखें उस करेक्टर को, आर्किटेक्चरल करेक्टर को अगर हम शॉप हाउसेस के देखते हैं तो स्टिल इट मैचेस विद द आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ द सराउंडिंग सिटीज, सराउंडिंग टाउन्स, और ईच ahata बिलोंग टू अ पर्टिकुलर कम्युनिटी। एंड इफ वी लुक एट द हिस्ट्री ऑफ अम्बाला सदर, तो इट वॉज अ मुस्लिम्स डोमिनेटेड एरिया। लोग कहते हैं, बिकॉज अभी स्टिल अभी नहीं मिलती इतनी मॉस्क, कि वहाँ पर 13 मॉस्क हुआ करती थी। आज की डेट में एक मेजर मॉस्क रह गई है, जामा मस्जिद, और उसके अलावा छोटी छोटी मॉस्क हैं, 2-3 मॉस्क और। And we can still see beautiful overhangs of the wooden balconies, wooden jharokas, and then with the wooden brackets, and then sometimes MS brackets also supported on MS brackets, and sometimes we can see the overhangs which were there 100 years back. Still we can see the traces of the same in the Sadr. So Sadr has gone a major metamorphosis in terms of its layers.
Gangaram and Sons Haveli is showing the traditional architecture. Now coming to the modern era, refurbished reconstruction of buildings are the stepping stones. Modernism is going with the tone of traditional architecture. Architecture shifted from regular to irregular shapes. The Galaxy Mall in Ambala is the sweetest example of modern architecture.